By Jamie White, 3rd year. Film and television. Don't Look Up comes from the mind of Vice and The Big Short director, Adam McKay, whose migration into the rosebush of political satire seems about as unexpected as the 2016 election result that, even 5 years down the line, he cannot seem to stop contesting. In a film that blurs the line so erratically between fantasy and realism, it is often hard to judge where the allegory ends and the television skit begins. Courtesy of him documenting the discovery of a 10 kilometers wide planet killer on its collision course for Earth, Don't Look Up is more apocalyptic science fiction than McKay's previous flurry of surprisingly brilliant biopics. However, whereas Cheney's rise to power or the 2008 financial crisis seem very much within McKay's ambit, Don't Look Up, for better or for worse, delineates the very limits of his comedy stylings and feels more like a compilation of offcuts from an SNL cold open than a nuanced exposé on the Escala. If anything is to be taken from this film, it's not that our Twitter frenzy, ostracizing, Starbucks guzzling culture is inherently doomed, but that there are still a few remaining stars and directors in Hollywood, yet to be snatched up by the franchise behemoth, still attempting to produce original. Fronting Don't Look Up is an ensemble with so many accolades between them that it's hard not to get lost in their magnificent sheen. Co-starring in their first production with the Netflix streaming giant is Leonardo DiCaprio as Fretful, anxiety-ridden astrologist, Dr. Randall Minnie, and Jennifer Lawrence as his aide and student, Kate Daviesky. Courtesy of Infundless. You've been living under a rock, this is Lawrence's first acting gig since 2018's Red Sparrow. While the spotlight is certainly on her co-star, the prodigal actress delivers yet another career-defining performance. Whether having a panic attack on live television or cuddling up under the stars next to Chalamet's young turn, Quentin, Lawrence emanates a remarkable range despite McKay's often shy, plotting direction. This is particularly impressive considering the sheer weight of the star power the actress has to contend with.